Okay guys, I have assembled all of my slime equipment, and after looking at everything I have decided for this video I am simply going to make a basic white slime and a basic clear slime. I bought more stuff to make like a cloud slime and like a snow slime. I don't know, is that what it's called? I'm trying to brush up here on my slime terms. A butter slime. I bought ingredients for all of those things, but those are more complicated. I've never made slime in my life, so I think we better just stick with basics today. Unlike my soap making videos, I actually did quite a bit of research for this video because I didn't want to just have a bunch of failed batches and could be like completely shooting blind. I watched a ton of Karina Garcia's slime videos. She is so cute. I watched more of her videos that weren't even slime related because I like her so much. But in her videos, like a lot of other slime videos, I noticed that all of the ways they measure their slime materials are by volume, which as a soap maker just, oh. Volume measurements are way more imprecise and inaccurate than weight measurements. Your ounce and my ounce are exactly the same thing. Your squirt squirt and my squirt squirt may be two completely different things, and we might end up in a very different outcome. The main thing that I found to be the most imprecise was how much activator to add. Nobody had any amount of ounces. Rarely did anyone have anything like a fourth of a cup. It all basically was just based on how the slime looks. And I've never made slime before, so I don't know how it's supposed to look. At the end of all this experimenting, and maybe in my next slime video, I will provide more accurate and take more accurate measurements so that hopefully by the end of it, I can have a more precise slime recipe than just 2 dunks of that and 3 splashes of this. All of that being said, I'm really excited to see how this goes. I'm gonna let the slime sit as long as I can, anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks, so that all the bubbles can go away and we can finally craft something that looks like my holiday soap collection. Let's roll up let's roll up our sleeves and get to squeezing. So here's my little dollar store Rubbermaid bucket, and here is my Elmer's school glue. I guess I just start by opening it up and just glunking all of, oh, this feels so weird. I have never done this before. Oh, I feel like I'm wasting something. I feel like a teacher is about to yell over my shoulder, "Stop squeezing out that much glue! Use sparingly!" Oh, it smells. It smells like bad childhood memories. I'm gonna stand the glue like this off to the side so that all of it will get down to the bottom and I can squeeze in the rest later. I have some Sweet Water Method hand soap, so I'm gonna put in 2 pumps of that. That looks good, I guess. I don't know. So in this water bottle, I have my activator. I'm gonna take the drinking water thing off of it and write Activator for slime so that nobody attempts to drink this. I used the ratio that Karina Garcia used in her most recent clear slime video, which is 1.4 teaspoons of borax per cup of water. So it ends up being almost exactly 3 teaspoons in 2 cups of water. And I just poked little holes on the top. I don't know if that's too much. I don't know. But I've got my scrapey spatula, and I guess I'll just begin by mixing in that first little bit. Wow, it's already super like sticky. Oh, I wonder if I added too much. I don't know. Ooh. I'm just gonna keep on mixing this. Maybe add a little more. Surely that's not enough. Let's add a little more in there. I know at some point, a lot of those famous slime people ended up getting a really stringy consistency before they let their slime like sit and cure, essentially. So I guess that's kind of what I'm looking for, like a really rubbery, almost stringy consistency. And I hope that at some point it pulls away from the sides. One of the next slimes I'm gonna try, I'm actually gonna mix it up in my KitchenAid. Okay, I don't know. Oh, this feels nasty. Oh, I hate that. This feels like the inside of a pumpkin. Okay, I'm just gonna keep squeezing with my, oh, blah. Okay, clearly we need a little bit more of this. Oh, that is so gross. I just can't get over how gross this feels. Okay, looks like we're finally getting somewhere. I've been squishing this around now for probably 3 minutes or so. It's still super, super sticky, but I feel like I'm making progress at this point. Oh, I should have taken my bracelet off. What a bad idea. Okay, now it's starting to pull some of it off the sides. I guess that's a good sign too. Oh, this is so much better than it was before. I'm shocked by how I didn't add any more activator, but the texture changed so much as I'm kneading it. That's so bizarre. Okay, I'm gonna try to run this around the bowl because it's really bothering me that there's so much left on the sides here. Even so, this is still sticking to my hands really bad. I don't know if I need to just work it some more or if it actually needs a little more activator. See, this is the thing where I really know that that's like a pro thing to know. They could probably tell you just by looking at the screen, yeah, she needs more, or no, it's totally done. Don't add anything to it. But I feel like because it's still like sticking really bad to the back of my hand, I think I should add a little bit more. Yes, okay, look, now I can roll it around the edges and it's picking up all of the extra glue bits that were bothering me so much. I'm just gonna continue to knead this some more because, again, I'm not 100% sure that it's actually done. I feel like it is because it's not sticking to my hands, but like, should I activate it a little bit more so that as it sits, it like, I think it gets softer? I don't know. This looks like a really nice, like, stretchy consistency, like when they hold up slime and they're like, look at it. That's what it looks like right now. So I'm gonna go with my gut and say it's probably finished. Never mind, I'm adding just a teeny bit more. Honestly, I'm afraid of under-activating this more than I am of over-activating it, because I feel like if I over-activate it, we can just let it sit and calm down, but if it's under-activated, it's going to be really sticky in a week. Caleb's in here now. How does it look, Caleb? Does it look like slime? Just not like one of the fancy Instagram slimers slime?
No, the tearing is weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's the part that has to sit and rest for a week. Like, it'll get better and not tear. Because if I pick up a little bit before, it was like, yeah, woohoo. All right, I'll say test 1 of just regular white slime is complete, and I'm gonna let it sit in this container for a week. I have no idea if this is right. Now, per Karina's suggestion, I'm using the Darice glue, which is a lot, it's just a lot cheaper than the Elmer's glue. And she said it made super clear. So that's what we're going with. And I'm just gonna glug a whole bunch of it into this container. I'm not gonna use the whole gallon because I'm not that experienced. But I'm probably gonna use half of it or so in this container. Caleb just pointed out that my overhead lighting was on, so we have turned that off for a more visually appealing experience. Okay, time to mess up this perfect little thing of glue. Glug, glug, glug. Caleb, look how nasty. Look how nasty it looks. It's so gross. I'll tell you what, the white one was really nasty and I did not like touching it.
Do you not want to wear gloves at all? Like, that's just fun for you? Half the fun is sticking
I don't know.
paws right in there?
I don't know. All of the professional slimers never put gloves on. I guess I just didn't think of that as an option because they don't do it. I was like, no, I have to touch this stuff that feels like the inside of a pumpkin.
That's way more disgusting than what you're touching right now.
Caleb is not amused.
Oh man, I hate ASMR sounds.
It's funny because I love them. Caleb and I are on polar opposite ends of the spectrum for ASMR. I love it and listen to it every day. And if he could never hear it again in his life, that's where he would be happiest.
Whenever we used to include the blending of piping oils for our normal soap videos, you would play ASMR videos because it's supposed to be like sped up and muted footage, and I would catch just a little bit of it before I cranked that sucker down to mute in my editing software. And oh, it just gives me I'm sure it gives you the good tingles. It gives me
the shudders down your spine.
It gives me the skull rattles.
This is so gross. So one thing that I'm noticing for sure is that I am using way more activator than I thought I was going to. Most of the time in slime videos, you only see them put like 2 or 3 little squirts in there, and then you're like, oh, okay, that was probably an ounce. No, like I have used like half a cup per container so far. This feels disgusting. It's gotten progressively, like, look at the stringiness of it.
Yeah, it looks exactly like mucus.
Hey Caleb, how about you give me some of that activator over there? Because clearly I did not use enough. Oh no, I got some on the table.
No, it's cool, I got it.
Stop! Okay, that's good. Thank you.
I feel like a waiter at Olive Garden.
More cheese, please. Okay, I think maybe we're starting to get somewhere. I just need to work in smaller sections, maybe. And now I understand why she uses a big fat blender. Because this would be way faster with a dough hook. No doubt. Y'all, my arms are getting tired. This is hard work. Mad respect for those slime makers who have to do this every day. I don't know, maybe they all have those big mixers and none of them are doing it by hand. Feel like I'm getting nowhere. I know I am because it's starting to get a little less stringy. It's also starting to stick to my hands a little less. How many minutes do you think I've been doing this, Caleb?
Probably 10.
Oh, does feel like an hour. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. I'm starting to feel it pull off my hands a little better. There we go. Now it's starting to break a little bit. It's weird. It's coming off the bowl, but not off my hands. It's tired of the bowl. More activator. Ah, finally. Starting to let go. Okay, folks, so after what felt like forever, I'm left with this, which I'm not sure if it's completely activated. I'm not sure if I've mixed it well enough, but what I do know is that it looks pretty glossy. It's not really sticking to my hands, which I guess is good. And I'm really hoping that after a week or two in this container, it will clear up and we'll have a really, really pretty slime. But as of right now, my hopes are very, very low. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Good luck with this one. Okay guys, so I thought I was only gonna do those 2 containers, but now I kind of just want to do one more test. I'm gonna try to do some cloud slime. I'm gonna start with some white school glue. They said to put about a cup in there, and I'm pretty sure I just put a little more than that. And then I'm going to add a little bit of Into the Mystic by Mad Micah's because I think that would look pretty in a slime. That's a biodegradable hollow glitter. And then I'm also going to add some Sparkle Me Blue, which is just a really, really shiny blue fairy duster from Mad Micah's. I'm going to add in 1 drop of Sky Blue. This is from the Maddie Ray coloring line for slime. I got this on Amazon. And then I'm going to add in a little bit of activator. And yes, I'm glad I only used 1 little bit there because looks like those colors are really, really, really potent. Little batches are fun. Feels like I'm making progress way faster. Okay, so I have mixed this up really, really well. I'm pretty sure I overactivated it. But, you know, still learning. It was a teeny tiny batch and I had mixed up way bigger batches, but I'm gonna add some of the instant snow now. Also, you can barely see any of the glitter, so I guess for a white slime, if you're trying to get something super glittery, I guess you probably have to add quite a bit of it, but it is stretching pretty nice, I would say. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add in that little bit of snow. Gonna add in about 2 tablespoons because that is what the instructions said on the little video that I watched. I can link it down below for you guys. And then I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to knead this in and it will start absorbing and activating because of the moisture in the slime. Ooh, it feels kind of weird. It's kind of gritty like right now. I wonder if that will just change as it continues to absorb. So I added like a drop of fragrance oil because I wanted to see like how much fragrance oil you have to add to a slime to get it to smell really strong. And yeah, 1 drop did it. It smells really, really, really strong. And I'm looking at it and I just don't know if this is exactly the right consistency. I'm still getting a little bit of like fallout, but it feels nice. It isn't sticking to my hands. I just feel like it might be a teeny tiny bit dry. It definitely isn't falling like the slime from the gal on the Rainbow Playmaker YouTube channel, so I think I need to add like a little bit of glycerin maybe? Aha, yeah, that's a little bit better. Ooh. I don't know how they do those like little pretty drizzles where they like pull it up and then, you know, fall down perfectly. I don't know how they do that. I don't know if this is exactly right. I feel like the texture is slightly off, but for my first ever, I'm like, okay. I mean, like, it could be a lot worse. I could have ended up with something that didn't even resemble cloud slime. It looks a little bit cloudy. Maybe I'll let this sit for, you know, a day or 2 and let it soften up in a container. And after that, it will be, you know, a little more drizzly. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I overactivated it because it's like tearing instead of stretching. So I guess if I let it sit for a little while longer, it probably won't do that. But all in all, I'm pretty pleased with the part 1 of today's slime video. I'm gonna let everything sit and then I'll be back in a week to check in and show you guys how the slime looks, and maybe we can make a couple of little slimes that look like my holiday soaps. Time for this quick commercial break. Guys, it's been 2 weeks and needless to say, I have some interesting results. So, with our white soap, very, very bubbly, not very sticky, just really soft, honestly, kind of velvety, and I really like it. It also spreads really easy, like super stretchy. I'm honestly kind of impressed that we have such a nice texture. It's just cool, and I mean, really, I am surprised. I know this is like the most basic slime to do, just like a regular old white slime, but I like it. It is super good. But let me show you the clear slime. I'm pretty sure you have to let clear slime sit for longer than a week, because here I am at 2 weeks and it's still not completely clear. I think it would get clear, but it's not clear right now, and I don't have like a fabulous result to show you. You can see it's on the way there, and there's bits of the slime that are super clear, like this little bit right here. Wow, you can definitely see my fingers through that, but all the little bubbles in there don't give for a very exciting result for a video. I also think either I don't understand what the texture of clear slime is supposed to be, or I overactivated it, because every time I pull on it, it just breaks off in these types of pieces. Like, is that normal for clear slime? I feel like it's not. I feel like I put in too much activator, and that was just a first time noob mistake. I feel like it's supposed to be stretchy and it's just not supposed to break like that. I actually feel I may have overactivated both of my slimes. Maybe I just didn't use the right type of activator. I didn't use the like double mule team or the 2 team. I don't remember what that type of borax is called, but I didn't use that. I used one from Amazon that had good reviews, and now I have regrets. So I don't know. The clear slime is super clear. The fact that I was able to do that is, I'm like, okay, I'll take it. But yeah, it doesn't look amazing right now. Maybe I'll post an update on it on Instagram at some point in time. Ooh, you can't see my fingers anymore. But I was still able to take both of these slimes and make some slimes inspired by my holiday collection. So I'll show you those now, and then I'll play with them like they do in those slime videos so you can hear all those clicky nice noises with the microphones. So first we have a slime inspired by Winter Wonderland. So I mixed some of the clear slime with some of that cloud slime that I made, and it still smells really, really good. And I'll mix that one up in a second so you can see all the colors go together. I don't know if you're really supposed to mix clear slimes with cloud slimes, but here I am. I guess I'm gonna try it out. Okay, so next up I have this little slime inspired by Sugar Plum Fairy. It smells like Sugar Plum Fairy because I use the same fragrance, and I also added some clay into this one, so I believe that's called a butter slime if I'm getting all my slime terms correct. And I didn't use any clear slime in here. I just layered it and made it look kind of cool. There's some little charms I got on Amazon. And this one is my favorite. This is the Peppermint Candy Swirl inspired soap. So I have like that vintage look with clear red, white, and green, and it smells like peppermints, and it's actually super pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna pull my mics really close and I'm going to mix up these slimes, hopefully kind of aesthetically, and maybe I'll put gloves on because, oh my gosh, my hands are heinous. Well, how do you think I did? I'm just really thrilled that I came out with something that even resembled slime. I feel like the textures were slightly off, but it was my first time, and this has left plenty of room for improvement. So, what I would like to know as the question of the day is how you think I could have improved. If you have any tips or tricks for slime making, leave them down in the comment section below, and then in my next slime video that I will undoubtedly make because this was really fun, I will include some of those comments, and I will try to follow your good pieces of advice to the best of my abilities, and maybe we'll end up getting even cooler slimes. And that's about it from me. Have an absolutely royal day, and bye for now. Meow.